Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit about self-esteem. The reason being, I've had a lot of emails from people, parents, kids themselves, saying that because of these times of uncertainty, they're kind of really struggling with where they're at and who they are and adjusting back to this new normality, whatever that is. We're all still finding it out, aren't we? Which is quite fun really, in a way. But just to reiterate as well, this channel is not some awful Juliana show. Please don't make it that way. I have to live with me. I can't get away from me. So write to me. Let me know what you want to see on here, because as I said on the launch day, this is your channel and I want to give you what you need. So whilst you're putting up with my dreadful laugh and all the craziness, just, let me know what you want. And I'm really happy, and I'm very good at inventing. So it actually stretches and grows me to keep doing what I'm doing and making it better for you. So write into me. My email address is really long. It's info@therapiesforspecialneeds.co.uk. And you can get that on my website. It's on my website as well, which is Therapies for Special Needs. Nice and easy. And actually, we've all got a special need or a challenge or an issue, haven't we? We've all got it. So I hate that phrase, special needs, but if you think of it as a huge umbrella, a huge rainbow, at different times in our lives, we all have a certain need, don't we? And mental health at the moment is a biggie. So that's why I wanted to do a little bit about self-esteem today. And I'm going to give you an idea, but as always, when I give you an idea, it's yours to run with. You make it yours, adapt it for you. And if you're working with children, that's really important, because I love the kids. I give them a seed and then they grow it into the game or the activity or whatever we're doing. And that's really empowering. And that in itself boosts self-esteem. Win-win again. Don't you just love it? Life is wonderful. It's really sunny out there today. So I'm going to do something about trees, because you know how I love trees. And trees are very grounding, and they fill you with strength. So this is a massive booster for self-esteem, but in a way that keeps you grounded, keeps your roots in the earth as well. Because self-esteem is all about being confident in who we are, not in an arrogant way or a big-headed way, but in a solid, gentle, comfortable way. We're standing in our shoes, filling our space. And for a lot of our kids, whatever their ability, even if they're so-called neurotypical or normal, whatever that is, I don't like that word. There's strengths that we have. And if you're working with a child, or you have someone in your family who is really struggling with self-esteem and can't think of anything good to say about themselves, give them a couple of little prompts. Mention to them, what about when we were out the other day and you did this, or you solved this problem, or, life is multi-layered. We've all got strengths. Every single person has a gift or a song, as I always say. Everybody has something. Even if they're PMLD, they have got something that will light them up, keep them driven, make their day. So all those things are super positive, and that's what we need to remember today. So there's a couple of ways we can do this. Don't laugh at my drawing. I'm not an artist. My children are all amazing artists. I'm like a Teletubby. So you could either draw a tree, and on the trunk you write, I am strong. And then you make the tree out of lots of big circles. Or if it's a little baby tree, you may just have a few, and you may want to add to it as you do this exercise again, because we don't just do things once. You might want to come back to it and add to it, which shows the person is growing in self-esteem. Way! And that gets all my favourite happy hormones and coping chemicals going. It actually does. And if you spend time with a child, or just with yourself, to value yourself and all your strengths, that immediately fills you with serotonin. And if a child is feeling really good about themselves, and they're filled with serotonin, the happy hormone, confidence hormone, they are 3 times more likely to put their hands up in class, And if you combine that with a light touch and say, oh, well done, or yes, what about this part of you? They're 6 times more likely to put their hand up in class. And this is the same for homeschooling. They're more willing to engage and be relaxed. Anyway, I'm going to stop lecturing and get on with this now. I do go off on a tangent, don't I? Because I just love what I do. Anyway, back to my lovely drawing. So, I am strong. So you could work as teams, or you could do it even if you're just on your own. And think about all the things that make you strong. And I did this with my rainbow kids in some of my private sessions, and I asked them to fill these out about me. And anyway, I won't share too much, but funny, forgetful, mad, and loving, kind were some of them. So I'm holding on to that because I'm not very good at filling out lots of these. So see, you might want to do it with a partner. The other way we can do it is doing it as a mindful exercise with a difference. So you can imagine that you're standing, and if you can do this outside, even better. It's gorgeous out there today. Get your sun cream on and your hats on. Get out there. Actually, why not just let the sun fill your bones? Vitamin D. We're all low on vitamin D in this country. We're getting rickets back. I'm going off on a tangent. So you can get yourselves outside, feel that vitamin D, that warmth of the sun, that hope of summer filling you. And if you could do it barefoot, even better. And even if somebody's in a wheelchair, get them outside into this beautiful weather. Find a nice shady spot. You can do this whatever your ability, whatever your situation, and however you want to do it, either a drawing or like this. So if you can put your bare feet on the ground, even better. And I love that. The feeling of that earth beneath your feet. How often do we get to do that? And you can even do it if it's raining. In fact, sometimes it's especially lovely when it's raining. I'm such a child. So stand there with your feet on the ground and imagine your body is the trunk of the tree. And you can even hold your arms out. And then imagine these big circles above your head that make your tree. They might be different colours. They might be different shapes. They might not be circles. Just flow with what is coming for you because it's perfect for you. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. So, and for me, for people to be creative with what I share, just makes my day. So let's fill our circles. So imagine you've got your tree above you and think of the things that make you, that make you strong. Are you resilient? Are you good at solving problems? Are you good in a crisis? Are you funny? Are you kind? Kindness is a big one. And mindfulness actually naturally generates compassion, empathy, and kindness within you. Are you good at writing or maths or computers or gaming? You know, there are amazing people who write games out there. Are you good with gardening, growing things, making things, inventing things? Are you a crazy inventor? Are you good at telling stories? Are you caring? Think of all those qualities that you can remember people saying about you, if you're struggling to find them within you, and put them in your tree. And then imagine the sun coming through those circles of your tree and absolutely feeding the trunk of who you are, and then it going back up round from the earth and feeding all your circles, and just feel yourself growing. And if you do this a few times, even if you struggle with this at first, whether you're drawing it or doing it in this mindful way, come back to it, add some more. And before you know it, your little seed, your little sapling will become a mighty oak or whatever tree you fancy. And it really does physically help to think about all the things we're good at. Anyway, I wish you all a beautiful day. Get out in that sunshine, or if it's raining where you are, go and feel it. Stick your tongue out, feel the rain, feel the earth, and have a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday.